Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Allison. I would really like to warmly welcome you all to the Tax Justice and Human Rights Research Collaboration Symposium. So happy to see so many familiar faces here today. I'm really looking forward to this first day of the symposium, which, as you know, focuses on emerging scholars and emerging scholarship. I'm going to have some more remarks for you later on, including some logistics, but first I just want to start this day off right by introducing you to our Dean, Danielle Jutras. Please hear welcome you on behalf of the McGill Faculty of Law. Those of you who know the Dean know his passion and support for students, for the learning process, and for the development of ideas and research and scholarship here at McGill and beyond. I hope you will join me in welcoming Dean Jutras to the podium.
Hey, so good morning everyone. Allison's already told you why I'm here and who I am, so I won't repeat it. But maybe I will. That's always what I do. Mon nom est Daniel Jutras. Bienvenue à la faculté de droit de l'Université McGill pour ce symposium. As I was driving in this morning, I heard a debate on the radio. Maybe some of you who are from Montreal heard that there was a big demonstration yesterday in Quebec in various municipal settings, municipal employees, police, officers, firefighters, and so on. Very unhappy about the ways in which the negotiation for search for a solution for the problem of pension funds, long-term solution for pension funds, and their lack of viability and their solvency in the long term, has sparked a big debate in Quebec. And this morning on the radio, there was a series of demonstrations across the province yesterday, including one in Montreal in front of City Hall with loud use of sirens and fire, a little bit of fire set in front of City Hall. The debate on the radio was about proper solution for this and whether there were issues of fairness and justice or equity in this process. And one concern, obviously, is for the long-term solvency of various social services that are provided by cities. Another concern is related to the fairness of reopening agreements that were negotiated in good faith by unions and people representing employees. Another concern is the sense of unfairness to other taxpayers who may not have appropriate pension funds, can't really plan for the future, but will turn out to, or will in the end, be funding some of the pension funds of municipal employees through their taxation. And so that deep unfairness to other taxpayers was countered by the representative from the union with an argument that rested on the widespread prevalence of tax evasion, tax avoidance, capital flight, in suggesting that, in fact, citizens, taxpayers are paying mostly for that, and if we could only deal with this, then there wouldn't be really a significant issue in dealing with pension funds. So I thought, there you go. There's no public policy debate that fails to address tax justice, and I confess I had not fully realized it until we created here, with the support of great philanthropists, created here a chair in taxation. And so I'm convinced that what will go on over the next 2-3 days will be extremely important to public policy and extremely valuable occasion for the faculty. I want to say I'm particularly happy about the shape of this conference for 3 reasons. One is that, and that starts today, this is a place where junior scholars will interact with senior scholars and will take advantage of the insight of senior scholars, benefit, in other words, from intergenerational fairness, I guess, or intergenerational generosity. And this is one of the key dimensions of university, obviously, to train future generations of scholars. So I'm very excited that the very first thing that's going to happen in this conference is an opportunity for young scholars to present their work and to receive comments from more senior scholars in true collegiality. The second reason why I'm particularly happy about this conference is that it really is an effort to break down silos between disciplines, starting within law, obviously, because when I was a student a long time ago, tax law was really for nerds, and nobody really wanted to do it unless they were committed to this particular thing. And I can assure you that the words human rights were never uttered in my tax course 32 years ago now, or something like that. So times have changed, and we're really breaking down the barriers between disciplines, trying to get a better understanding of the significance of all those disciplines in relation to one another, and now it extends far beyond the boundaries of law schools and extends to people from other disciplines, and I want to welcome you today. The third reason why I'm really happy is that I can see that this is an opportunity for the academic world to reach out to people who are activists, people working in the trenches, people looking for solutions to contemporary social problems and problems of public policy, and we are deeply convinced, and I think this is a sentiment that's shared by many institutions now, and institutions of higher learning, deeply committed to participating in that conversation and the resolution of concrete problems, no sense of an ivory tower, really a strong commitment to being full participants in the debate on public policy issues and finding real solutions. Now, I said at the outset this event is organized in the university by the Stikeman Chair in Taxation. I'll say a word in a moment about Allison Christians, but I think what I've just said about the reasons why I'm happy would have made Mr. Stikeman very happy. Mr. Stikeman was not a unidimensional person in any way. The chair that he created, or that was created in honor in 2005, was meant to be exactly what's happening today. That is, to be a hub for the resolution of issues of public policy through taxation, to be a very strong advocate for tax education and better understanding of the place of tax law in addressing the most important issues of justice and fairness. And I'm pleased to say that the firm that the chair, rather, is now exactly that. It's turned into that very hub that Mr. Stikeman would have deeply appreciated, and that was the vision brought forward by the friends of Hubert Stikeman and the Hubert Stikeman Institute for Fiscal Policy. That was the animateur, if you like, behind this project. Now, Mr. Stikeman and his life is an indication that we should not have Manichaean visions of individuals. Mr. Stikeman, of course, is the co-founder of the firm of Stikeman Elliott, which was a law firm serving primarily corporate clients, and obviously there is some sense that perhaps there's a disconnect between the life of this man and what he represents and what's going to be discussed here. But there is no such thing. Mr. Stikeman himself was, at the outset of his career, a public servant. He drafted tax legislation in wartime, was very instrumental in developing all forms of tax education, and I think, as I said earlier, would have been very, very happy to see the nature of this debate and its commitment to clarity and transparency of tax legislation and fairness. Mr. Stikeman died in 1999 at the age of 83, and in the short obituary that was published in the newspapers, it was said that he would be remembered for his gentleness, intellect, zany wit, I quote here, I'm not inventing this, zany wit and single-mindedness of purpose. I can assure you that this is exactly what Allison Christians represents. They're exactly alike in that respect. She is gentle, brilliant, zany, and has an extraordinary single-mindedness of purpose, which has enabled us to be together today. I want to thank her for all of the energy that she has brought until now and will continue to bring to the Stikeman chair. I don't see Kim in the room, but I know you will be hearing from Kim Brooks, who is now a dean and Weldon professor at the Schulich School of Law at Dalhousie, who is the previous incumbent of the Stikeman chair of taxation, who is also zany, gentle, brilliant, and single-minded. So there's a pattern here that is set, and I want to express my gratitude to you for being here and wish you the best over the next 3 days. Congratulations for this beautiful event.
Thank you so much.